Echo Valley and the Golden Fruit. Once, in a village nestled among steep cliffs, there stood a single tree known as the Silver Tree, which the villagers had considered sacred and left untouched for generations. It was believed that eating the fruits of this tree would bring misfortune. One evening, the village youths gathered in the square. One of them said, "We shouldn't have to starve. Why are we eating dry bread while those fruits are shimmering over there?" A silence fell at first. Then another added, "He's right. If we all go, no one can blame us." The false sense of security provided by the crowd suddenly enveloped everyone. If one person went, they would be a sinner. But when 30 people went, it looked like an act of rebellion. Drawing strength from one another, they ran toward the tree with laughter. No one hesitated because everyone else was doing it. They plucked the fruits, ate them, and damaged the tree. That night, everyone returned home with the peace of knowing they were not alone. The silence of the morning. The next morning, the kingdom's guards arrived at the village. It turned out that the tree was a seal marking the kingdom's borders, and touching it was strictly forbidden. The commander gathered the villagers in the square and shouted in a stern voice, "Step forward, whoever laid a hand on this tree." That crowd, which had stood arm in arm and encouraged each other with pats on the back, the night before suddenly froze. Everyone lowered their heads. The we feeling from the previous night had evaporated, replaced by the fear of, "How do I save myself?" They pointed to the youngest of the group, the boy who had thrown the first stone. "He started it," they said. Others retreated, saying, "I was just there." In the end, the guards shackled the youth, who was claimed to have gathered the most fruit and was essentially chosen as the crowd's scapegoat, to be thrown into the dungeon. The youth looked at the crowd, all the friends he had laughed with the night before, who had told him, "Don't be afraid, we are with you," were now silently dispersing. The cost. As the youth sat alone on the cold floor of the dungeon, he realized this truth. Everyone was by his side while making the mistake. Everyone had reached for that tree, but behind the iron bars he was the only one. The crowd had vanished, the noise had ceased. All that remained was the heavy price he had to carry on his shoulders and pay alone. In short, the crowd gives you courage but strips you of your character. When the storm breaks, every person is the captain of their own ship.